Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Ravithaba Programming. So now I'm going to implement one example with a static keyword and the inheritance. So how we could overloading is fine. That is not the difference, because usually overloading we do within a particular class with a different method with a different argument. But in case of the overriding, where we have we are inheriting the behaviors of the parent class to the child class. So in that case, how static behaves, that I'm going to implement. So let's say there's a class parent, and we have one method public void. It's a test method, and I'm saying system.out.println. This is from parent, and I'm creating one child class which will extend this parent class child extends parent, and I'm using one annotation override same. This is from the child. To test this, I'm saying public class inheritance static public static void main string gs. I'm saying child equal to new child and child of test. So this is from the child. That is, pretty clear. So what if I will make it static? And let's first make the static parent class or method. See, it is saying child cannot override the test in the parent. So at the compile time itself, it is not allowing you to override it, right? So even if I will say here, it will not allow it. What if I will make this as a normal, but I will make the child class method as a static? So this also don't allow your method to override. So that means if you have any static method, it will not allow to override your method. That is as simple as that. Because even if, for example, even if you will be able to override, even if let's assume that Java has given it to you, so there's no benefit of having this override facility with the static, because static methods are always belong to the particular class, right? So if you cannot override that, but the method of the parent class, then there is no meaning of it, because you cannot call it, because you always call your method uh, from the class by using your class name, or you treat it as a that particular method is belong to the particular class. So there is no meaning of having it. So this is all about the inheritance and the static. So this is a bit advanced concept for a beginner, but to understand like how this static variable or the method works, it's very necessary to understand. Like for example, if there is one class, let's say student, right? Let's say there is a student class, and it has some variable and method. Let's declare only the variable. Let's say name is Ravi, right? And class is equal to, let's say, fifth class, right? And there is another student class, and I have made a object of that particular student. Its name is Anuj, and class is sixth, right? In a practical scenario, you will make a object like something like this: student1 equal to new student, something like this. And maybe you are initializing, or maybe you are initializing through the constructor, or maybe you are setting the value of the name and the class into through the setter getter. That is also possible. And there will be another object, that is student2 equal to new student, right? Something like this. So it will be created these two space in the heap area. Let's say this, let's call it a heap area. Can we color it? How do we fill it? Let it go. So let's say it a heap area. Right? And let's say there is one variable in that class. Let's say the class is something like this: class student, and variable name is like string name. Another variable is like int class, and let's say there is a one static variable which is like uh, static string department, right? Let's say this is the class. So what will happen is like this particular department, there could be method also, but to make it just understandable, I'm just making it as a variable only. So there will be one place, right, which will be like the perm area. We call it perm. Before, I mean, Java 1.8, it was called perm area, perm gen area, but now it is a meta space from after Java 8 meta space. So this particular department variable will be stored here. So this will be accessible for both, and this will be the same for both the classes, or both the objects. So for example, this department has a value as a, let's say, equal, let's say it's the physics department. right? So even if you are making, the two object of the class, but you are sharing the same value for the department, right? That is what the benefit of it. And this will be always stored in POMGen or the meta space. Earlier it was POMGen, but nowadays it is a meta space. So this is how we store the data in the JVM memory. I will definitely discuss the more depth about the uh, JVM and the memory and the loading process. But for now, to understanding purpose, you could use it like this only.
This is the end of this video. Please comment, like, share and subscribe for the more videos like this. I will see you in the next video with another interesting topic. Thank you for watching.